At 80 years old, Tom Selleck revealed something deeply personal. He admitted, "He was the only one who could do that to me." It wasn't about Hollywood, the awards, or the fame. It was about James Garner, the legendary actor who shaped him in ways no one else could. To understand why that friendship mattered so much, we need to look back at Selleck's extraordinary journey from a Detroit childhood to becoming one of television's most enduring icons. Thomas William Selleck was born on January 29, 1945, in Detroit, Michigan. Raised in a hard-working middle-class family, he grew up with values rooted in integrity, perseverance, and honesty. Acting wasn't even a thought in his youth. His world revolved around athletics. His height and talent earned him a basketball scholarship to the University of Southern California, USC, where he studied business administration. To cover expenses, he picked up modeling jobs on the side. Those small gigs, almost by accident, introduced him to the entertainment industry. With his tall frame, rugged good looks, and commanding presence, casting directors quickly took notice. He decided to train more seriously at the Beverly Hills Playhouse. Soon, in the late 1960s and early 1970s, he began landing small parts in television and film. Everything changed in 1980 when Selleck was cast as Thomas Magnum in the CBS hit series Magnum P.I. for 8 seasons. From 1980 to 1988, audiences tuned in to watch him play the charismatic private investigator living in Hawaii. The character became instantly iconic, complete with his signature mustache, Hawaiian shirts, and an irresistible blend of humor, intelligence, and vulnerability. The role earned Selleck the 1984 Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series, along with several Golden Globe nominations. But more than awards, Magnum P.I. made him a household name and redefined what a television hero could be, not just tough, but moral, principled, and deeply human. While Magnum dominated TV, Selleck also made his mark on the big screen. He starred in 3 Men and a Baby, 1987, and its sequel, 3 Men and a Little Lady, 1990. 2 films that became cultural staples of the late 1980s and early 1990s. He also ventured into westerns, most memorably with Quigley Down Under, 1990, showing his versatility beyond comedy and drama, of course. Hollywood history always remembers that Selleck famously turned down the role of Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981. The scheduling conflict with Magnum P.I. made it impossible. While some called it a missed opportunity, Selleck never regretted it. Instead, he carved his own lane, portraying characters that reflected everyday decency, resilience, and authenticity. By the late 1990s, Selleck was ready to surprise audiences. In 1997, he appeared in the romantic comedy In and Out with Kevin Kline, Joan Cusack, and Matt Dillon. The film was groundbreaking for its time, tackling LGBTQ+ themes with humor and heart, at a moment when Hollywood often shied away from such stories. Selleck's decision to take on the role showed his openness to stretch beyond his established image as the rugged, straight-laced hero. The following year, he starred in the CBS sitcom The Closer, 1998, playing an advertising executive navigating the high-pressure corporate world. Though it only lasted 1 season, it gave him a chance to showcase his comedic timing and step outside of crime dramas. Nearly a decade later, during the 2007 to 2008 season, he joined the drama Las Vegas as casino owner A.J. Cooper. His presence brought fresh authority and charisma. Even as the show was winding down, perhaps one of Selleck's most acclaimed later roles was Jesse Stone, in a TV movie series adapted from Robert B. Parker's novels. In 2007's Jesse Stone Sea Change, he played a small-town police chief, grappling with unsolved crimes, loneliness, and alcoholism. Unlike his earlier swagger-filled characters, Jesse Stone was vulnerable and flawed. Selleck's quiet, emotionally raw performance earned critical praise. The role resonated with audiences so strongly that he reprised it in multiple sequels. For many fans, Jesse Stone stands among his most powerful and enduring portrayals, proving Selleck wasn't just a star but a true actor capable of depth and subtlety. Selleck, kept reinventing himself and winning over new generations of fans. In the 1990s, he appeared on Friends as Dr. Richard Burke, Monica's older boyfriend, bringing his trademark charm to a younger audience. Then, in 2010, he took on what would become another career-defining role, NYPD Commissioner Frank Reagan in Blue Bloods, as the patriarch of a New York family dedicated to law enforcement. Selleck brought gravitas, warmth, and quiet strength to the role. More than a decade later, Blue Bloods remains a primetime staple, a testament to his lasting appeal and ability to evolve with television. Away from the spotlight, Selleck built a life grounded in family and privacy. From 1971 to 1982, he was married to actress and model Jacqueline Ray. During that marriage, he legally adopted her son, Kevin Shepard, born 1966, who later became the drummer for the rock band Tonic. Even after the divorce, Selleck remained a steady presence in Kevin's life. In 1987, while filming in Britain, he met actress and dancer Jilly Joan Mack. They married privately on August 7, 1987, and welcomed their daughter, Hannah Margaret Selleck. On December 16, 1988, Hannah chose a different path from her father, becoming an accomplished equestrian and horse breeder. For Selleck, Jilly and Hannah became the anchors that balanced the chaos of Hollywood. Their quiet family life contrasted sharply with the glitz of his profession. At 80, reflecting on all his years in Hollywood, Selleck chose not to highlight the awards or the iconic mustache. Instead, he spoke about James Garner, the star of the Rockford Files. Back in the 1970s, when Selleck was still struggling for recognition, Garner welcomed him onto the Rockford set. Instead of treating him like a rookie, Garner extended warmth, friendship, and respect. Jim had this way of making you feel like you belonged, Selleck recalled. It wasn't about acting tips. It was about how to live with dignity in an industry often obsessed with ego. Garner showed him that true success isn't about fame, it's about authenticity and respect for others. Even after Selleck became a star with Magnum P.I, he carried those lessons. Their friendship endured until Garner's passing in 2014. With emotion, Selleck admitted, "He was the only one who could do that to me. I owe so much of who I became, both as an actor and as a man, to the example he set." Today, Tom Selleck stands as one of television's most enduring figures. From Magnum P.I. to Blue Bloods, his career has spanned more than 5 decades, filled with characters who embody decency, integrity, and humanity. Yet, when you strip away the fame, the Emmy, and the long list of hit shows, what remains most meaningful to Selleck is not the spotlight, it's gratitude. Gratitude for his family, gratitude for his work, and above all, gratitude for James Garner, the mentor who taught him that while being a great actor matters, being a good human being matters even more.